Hello and welcome back to the Southern Sideboard Cooks. I'm Craig Hall, and today I have a great big old pork loin here. I got this from Costco and they're really economical. That's another word for cheap. This whole thing was $16 and change. So what I'm going to do is cut it into three parts. This end is the sirloin roast, this is the center cut, and this is the rib roast. So the way you find it, where you want to cut it is, you turn it up like this. I tell you what, I'm going to bring you in close so you can see. Basically, you're going to follow this line here. Cut it right here. This end, you can see where it comes here. I'm going to cut it right here. I'm going to get this out of the way. Now, I've never done this before, so don't be laughing. I'm starting my first cut at about 1/3 the thickness of this piece of meat. And I'm going to work my way 90% to the other side. And then I'm going to flip it around, cut down another third, and go all the way back 90% to the other side. And now it's 3 times as big. Here I have a package of smoked Gouda cheese. I'm going to open it up. I'm shredding the whole package, being careful to avoid my knuckles, and I ended up with 2 cups. Here I'm starting the charcoal using 2 fire starters, and into a mixing bowl goes 1 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese and 2 cups of Gouda cheese. Mix it up good and then spread it evenly across the flattened pork loin. Add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and then pour some breadcrumbs all over the top and roll it up. I pinned it temporarily. Now, I pinned it when I got through rolling it, and I could have stopped right there. But as you can see, I decided to go ahead and try to tie it up with butcher's twine. You definitely don't have to do this step, but I thought it would look cool. And here you can see the finished product. I think I did alright. Here I got some Cowboy Kent Rollins Red River Ranch seasoning. I'm going to put it all over this pork loin, being sure to get it on the ends as well. I'm just going to set this right on here. Indirect heat, fat cap up. And just like that, the internal temperature is 150 degrees. I'm back in the kitchen. This pork loin roast was on the slow and sear kettle over indirect heat with applewood chunks for 2 hours at about 275 degrees. The internal temperature is just about 150, and that's perfect. It's been resting about 10 minutes, and I'm fixing to cut into it. Now, I figured I'd better get rid of those strings before I cut into this thing. I'll cut it right down the middle. Oh yeah, that's looking good, people. I'm ready to taste it. Cut a slice off right here. And put it on this little plate. I've sliced it, I've stuffed it, I've smoked it. I took it off the smoker, it's rested. I've revealed it, I've cut it, and now it's time to taste it. Here I go. Hey, that's good, people. Good gracious, people. Hey, this is good. You know, I bought that whole pork loin and I got chops on one side and chops on the other side. I made a roast out of the part in the middle. It was really affordable. It tastes good. You can do it yourself, and I think you ought to give it a try. If you like what we're doing here at the Southern Sideboard Cooks, subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you know every time that I put out a new video. And I'll see you next time. Take care. All right, I've cooked it. I've wrapped it. I've stuffed it.